One, two, one, two, three.
What's up, everybody? My name's Emily Jean. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having a spectacular day. So I had a comment request to do this video, so I figured I'd go ahead and do it. Also, as a way to revamp, because I haven't really looked at this in 16 months. So I had a request to ask what's in my Audition songbook. And this is, I feel like, a very hot topic right now because, you know, when you go to college, you're told you have to have all these certain kinds of songs, and the reality is, in my opinion, you need a couple, and I'll explain what I mean by that. But before I go into what's in my song audition book, please don't forget to subscribe because it'll really support my channel. So I literally pulled this out last week because I had an audition that I maybe was gonna have to use this for, but I honestly haven't touched this in 16 months, which is very sad. This used to be like the holy grail of like always in my bag. So this is my cute little audition binder. I've got my headshot on the front so that I never lose it, and then on the side I just have it labeled audition book. And I'm just gonna talk about, first of all, what I have in it. So when I open it up, oh, these were sides. So when I open it up, I have a folder in the front, and the folder contains some sides for a show that I would be auditioning for, and then my headshot and resume already stapled and ready to go. I just like it to be in a folder instead of at the front because I found that a lot of the times it would just fall out. So I've got a cute little red folder. Red is my audition color, so I always wear red. So then I have everything sort of broken down into style, and I have to label them because they're like kind of ugly looking, but I'm I like to be organized. So I don't know if you can see, I've got all my labels on the side so that I can easily find the songs that I want to sing, especially when you get in the room and they're like, hey, do you have this song? Do you have that song? So I have everything labeled out like this. First, go-to songs, contemporary musical theater, legit, so soprano, classical Broadway, pop, rock, and contemporary composers. I'll be honest with you, I never really use contemporary composers. I have that in there in case they just want to hear a full song that's something else that sort of has a storyline. Most of the time, I will always do my go-to songs. Always. Every single call, unless they're looking specifically for a soprano song, then I'll sing a soprano song. I sing my go-to songs. And you know what? I was a little worried and nervous about telling you my songs, but you know what? We're here to help everybody. So I'm just gonna let you know what I sing. And obviously I do different versions of the song. You can go ahead and listen to the song, but I always add my flavor or my, you know, I go up or I go down and that kind of stuff. So my go-to song that has booked me probably almost every show that I've done is Live Out Loud by Andrew Lippa. It's from Little Princess. And the good thing is you can do the whole song if they want the whole song, or you can do 32 bars, or you can do 16 bars. You can really cut it up, or you can just do the end. And I do my own version of an option at the very end to really show my range. I like this song because it's up-tempo, it's fast, I can act it. And that is my go-to song that I sing for everything. However, that's sort of changing now. They're asking for more pop or more like pop rock or more like even more contemporary musical theater. So in the past, that's been my go-to song, but things are changing now. So I actually need to probably revamp this and work on it together. There's a lot of people that you can follow on TikTok if you're looking for suggestions for songs that will go in your book that a lot of people aren't singing. I used to sing this all the time. I don't sing this anymore, so I have to take it out. But my other one was Show Off. When I was non-equity, I would literally just go in and sing the ending because I wanted to show them that I had like vocal stamina and range. But I don't really sing that one anymore. Honestly, it's just Live Out Loud for the most part. I have this in here because when I was auditioning as non-union, there was a lot of theaters doing Thoroughly Modern Millie, and I am someone, I believe, if you want a certain role, just go in and sing the role. Don't sing something else. I always go in and sing. When I audition for Anything Goes, I went and I sang for Reno. When I went in for Thoroughly Modern Millie, I sang Gimme Gimme. Because then it just puts the idea in their head and you're like, okay, great, like she can sing that song, let's give her a call back. So I have that in here, but again, I have to take that out because a lot of people aren't doing Millie anymore and I need to replace it with something else. Then we have contemporary musical theater. Oh, I had this in here because I am a firm believer you just sing what the show is. A lot of people were doing Legally Blonde, and I really want to play Vivian one day, so I just had the Legally Blonde remix, and I would do the beginning, and then I would cut to the end and do the really high note at the end. And I've sang that a couple of times. Again, this is all based on what happened in 2020 or like the end of, 2019, 2020. I kind of have to revamp, but I'm just sharing with you what's in my book right now. Another popular song that I feel like a lot of people sing, but as long as you can add your own, vision and your own, intention and style to it, I think it's fine. Watch What Happens from Newsies. I like that because it's very wordy and it shows them that you've got diction. That's a good one. Contemporary musical theater, if they're looking for it, with the high note at the end. Again, this is all what I used to sing. I used to sing this a lot because, again, it's very diction heavy, pulled from Addams Family, because then you've got that high stuff at the end. And she's really fun. She's a fun, crazy character to play. And you are, like, immediately when you go in, you've got an intention, right? She's being pulled in all these different directions. So I used to sing that a lot. I actually think I'll keep that in my book because that's a good one. And then a lot of theaters are doing Hairspray. So I've played Penny Pingleton before, but I wanted to play her again at a regional theater. Again, I go in right in and I just sing her song. So I sang Mama, I'm a Big Girl Now, and then I just did the Amber stuff at the end with all the high notes at the end. So that's my like contemporary musical theater. Again, that should be changed. I feel like now it has to change to like Jagged, like, something in the form of Jagged, something in the form of Mean Girls, something in the form of Hadestown. Again, there's a ton of people on TikTok. If you just do like Broadway TikTok, they've got tons of suggestions, tons of vocal coaches out there that will help you with building your rep. But I'm just sharing what I sing. For my legit, I always used to sing Till There Was You. That was before I considered myself a soprano. Being on Cats, I was soprano 1, so I was singing up in the rafters. So now I do have that extension in my voice. I have that upper register. So I'm looking for some new soprano songs that will show that high register that I have. But before I considered myself a soprano, I would sing Till There Was You. I'm a big Golden Age person. I love all of that stuff. I actually took from Crazy For You, Bobby, the character Bobby, sings, "Shall we dance or keep on moping?" But I just took his key and I made it a female version. And it, there's a specific intention on that. You're really trying to get your partner to dance with you. So there's a lot of acting that can go in that short amount of time when you're just doing a 16-bar cut. So I really like that song. That one's a really nice one to perform. All of my Golden Age stuff I feel like is from Crazy For You. Yeah, I have Embraceable You from Crazy For You if they're looking for something legato and smooth. Another go-to that booked me a show, I Got Rhythm, the high key, the high version. I absolutely love that song. Again, all Gershwin. And then I was auditioning for Anything Goes. Again, I was wanting to play Reno or cover Reno, so I went right in and I did Blow Gabriel Blow, but the Patti LuPone version, so the high version, not the Sutton Foster version, because, you gotta just give it to the high. And then, I don't know if you guys saw Dames at Sea, but Dames at Sea has a lot of great music, especially the Golden Age classic music. So I put in my book, and I sang this a couple of times for some, Golden Age stuff, Good Times Are Here to Stay. Mara Davies sang that, and it's really good, really in the nose, like really nice belt. So I absolutely love that song. My voice teacher and I, like 2 years ago or a year ago, was working on this. It's the cut of, I think it was the Annie revival, but it's when the girl comes in and she sings NYC, but it's the high cut, and she's belting so high, and all these shows were asking for like extremely high belt, and I was like, you know what, let me just put this in my book, and it actually got me a callback. I haven't used it since. I used it for that one time, but again, you have to be versatile and like go in with what they're asking, or if you know what the show is, right? Like Mean Girls and Regina, she sings really high. Just go in and sing something that's that high, or just sing her songs. That's just my opinion. I don't like the like filter of like, oh, I'm gonna sing my song and hope that you see me for this role. No, I'm gonna go in and sing that role because that's the role that I want you to look at me for. It's worked for me, so take it with what you will, but that's worked for me. So we've got that in my book. I have to redo this. This is so funny. Okay, my 1950s pop song was from Carole King, Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow, but it's the higher key. Love that song. There's actually a bunch of 50s songs that I found on Spotify that I can't find the sheet music for, so I actually have to find my friend. I have to call my friend and ask him if he could write an arrangement for me, because they're really good and it's really hard to find arrangements for those kinds of songs. And, you know, that's like if you're gonna go do Jersey Boys or Carole King's Beautiful or any of the like doo-wop-y shows, you want like at least one doo-wop-y poppy song. The thing that I was always told, you want a pop song for every era, right? So you want a 50s pop song, you want a 60s pop song, you want a 70s, you know, pop rock song, an 80s pop rock song, and then now I feel like it's like Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill feel of like pop songs that you can have in your book. But at the end of the day, like if pop is not your style, you just want to sing what you're good at, right? Like I wouldn't consider myself a pop singer. I can fudge the style because I, you know, have singing training, but I would sing something that's not considered musical theater, that has a musical theater sound that's close to pop. You know, again, you just want to present your best work forward when you're auditioning. So that's my like 50s pop song. At one point I had Listen to Your Heart, you know, listen to your heart. And I did a big option up at the end. I've got some Katy Perry in here for some pop songs. I've got some Brandi Carlile for some like poppy rock songs. You know, just find your favorite artist that you like singing along to. I feel like another good one, who's the good one who sings, Olivia Rodrigo, good for you, you're like happy and healthy. I feel like that's a good, you know, current contemporary person that's like kind of musical theater-esque. And then I've got contemporary composers back here. I sang this for a concert at 54 Below, and this is a nice storytelling song in case they want something, a full song, which has happened before. You can check out this video. I think it's on my YouTube channel. It's Amazing the Things That Float. This was written by Peter Mills. It's a very beautiful story in that song, you know, very, you know, Kerrigan and Loudermilk. And then everybody had this in there. What was that one? Say the word and I just might listen. I had that in there for a long time, but everybody was singing that. So, again, I feel like, you know, there's that conundrum of, what do I sing? Everyone has the same songs. What if somebody has the same song that goes right in before me? And I've experienced that multiple times. People have sang the exact same song, and I've done the thing where I've changed my song at the split second, and it didn't go well, and I've done the thing where I do the same exact song, and they give me a callback, you know. It's all about your resume, you know, what you are when you bring it to the room, how you sing it, do you sing it differently? That's the thing. Don't just like carbon copy what you hear on the soundtrack. Add something. Is it an option down? Is it an option up? Is it a flip instead of a belt? You know, there's a lot of little things that you can do to add your personal touch to your songs. That's what's in my book when I was auditioning last year. I think it's probably going to have to change because they're asking for a bunch of different things. You know, it's a lot more pop rock now. And again, like I said, Olivia Rodrigo, she's a great artist. If you are someone who likes Ariana Grande, take one of her fast songs and make it slow. There's a ton of things that you can do. Katy Perry is another great artist to sing. Obviously, like Sarah Bareilles, Alanis Morissette, all of those. I would start with an artist or a specific type of show. I feel like I have a Sutton Foster voice. That's sort of my style of singing, so I always go to stuff that she sang or stuff in that realm, and then you can go from there. Again, also too, you can totally follow a lot of people on TikTok that will give you your voice coach, or like they'll give you like suggestions of what to sing. There's a lot of accompanists that are doing duets now that are giving you things to sing on the internet. On TikTok. So, you know, there's a ton of resources out there. I am not a rep coach, so like I don't think that I have the knowledge to like be like, here's a great song for you. You know, I hire rep coaches to help me as well. But that's what's in my book. The biggest thing that I can say, or the biggest piece of advice that I can say, sing what you are good at. Sing with something that's going to make you feel amazing and sound amazing. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Obviously, you want to sing something that they're asking for in the style that they're asking for, but as long as you feel confident in whatever you're singing, you're gonna have a successful audition. Another thing that I'll suggest, because everything is submission based right now, especially for like the first round, take your whole audition book, all the songs that you're good at, and put them all on tape. That way you're not having to retape, you know, if they ask you for a song from your book. Obviously you're gonna have to tape if they're having you learn a song, but put your whole rep on tape, especially if you're like vocally prime right now, you're not vocally fatigued, you've been training and training and training. Take all of it, put it on tape, get a bunch of good takes, and then edit them separately so that when they're like, hey, I need a contemporary musical theater, you've got that one, send it along. Hey, I need this pop song, you've got that one, send it along. It's gonna make your life so much easier for all these self-tapes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment or a question below. Before you go, please don't forget to subscribe because it'll really support my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.